Greetings and welcome to Tell It to Someone, the only show where my opinion matters. Is it gone? Okay. First question is from No Two Religions. If you were to have any supper power you want, and what would your favourite food be, and what do you think of non sequiturs? Well, if I had supper powers, my favourite food would be supper. If I had breakfast powers, then it would be breakfast, obviously. And as regards to non sequiturs, well, I think if you want to choose that kind of dishwasher, there's no problems with that. Next question is from Eminem #1 fan. Ret, if you go, where shall I go? What shall I do? Quite frankly, dear Scarlett, I don't give instructions. It doesn't quite flow on from the original, but I saved $5,000. Next question is from Ogre the 6th. Okay, why can't we ask you better questions? Better questions? Didn't you see that previous question? Red, if you go, where shall I go? What shall I do? That won a Pulitzer Prize, that one did! And 7 Oscars! 7! How could you want them? Award-winning questions here! I mean, yeah, if you want better questions, then ask them down there. Otherwise, you're just going to have to go have Pulitzer Prize-winning questions right here on this piece of Pulitzer Prize-winning paper. Oh, audio nightmares. I'm going to have to edit this, and it's going to blow out my eardrums. Shouldn't wear my headphones, maybe. Next question is from Joe Freddy FSM. Well, did you or didn't you? Yes, one of those two. Chris Ye asks, do you wear boxers, briefs, or go commando? Well, oh, it's Chrissy Ye. Yeah, she asked that question a couple of episodes back. Yeah, I know what she's getting at. Anyway, I don't take sides in such debates. So what I do is, on one side I wear boxers, and on the other side I wear briefs, and in the middle I go commando. I mean, you know, it's really comfortable that way. I mean, you know, that's what. On Braveheart, that William Wallace character played by that racist, he loved it. You know, that's what he was freedom. That's what he was going on about there. Take our lives, but you'll never take our freedom. Oh yeah, I know what he's going on about there. Anyway, that's why my underpants look like that. It's really comfortable. Makes me walk funny, but really comfortable. Next question is from Nighttime. Do blue-ringed octopuses suffer from small dog syndrome? No, they enjoy it. Because they're these like tiny little octopuses. And unlike, you know, bigger octopuses, they can kill you and they can cripple you and they're poisonous. Really poisonous. And the last question for today is from Niswanky. Have you considered using a laugh track? I hate laugh tracks. Well, yes. Well, you see, the history of laugh tracks is really like and complicated. Basically, what they did in the early 1950s is they took they videoed a show which was mostly that didn't have any dialogue, and they taped that. I think it was like Red Skelton or Red Buttons or something like that. Anyway, they taped him, you know, falling down and miming, having a cup of tea and stuff. I think he was some sort of clown or mime or something. Anyway, and they got this clean audio recording of an audience laughing. Anyway, they built what was like a pipe organ full of audio tape of this one audience back in the 1950s, 60 years ago, right? And at every single television show, all the way to the present day, they used the same tape of the same audience on every single sitcom, whether they had a studio audience or not. So, you know, because they couldn't do, like, for example, on I Dream of Jeannie, they couldn't do that sort of thing live. But you do this one live, don't you? Anyway, so what they used to do was they used to play tapes of this audience. Now, most of these people are dead. So what you've got, because it's 60 years ago, if any of them are still alive, they would have been in their early 20s now, and they'd be in their early 80s. No, they would have been in their early 20s back then, they'd be in their 80s now. So they would have had 60 years worth of laughing at jokes that weren't funny. Now, these audience members who have been laughing at all these jokes that aren't funny have been they've been laughing at all these really, really bad jokes for such a long time that they've been driven mad. They've been driven mad, and the ghosts of these dead jokes have come back to haunt them. And that's why sitcoms suck these days. And that's why you should only be watching actual funny shows, like the ones that don't have canned laughter in them, like The Office, or Tell It to Someone, or Fox News. They don't have canned laughter, do they? I think it's supposed to be funny. Nobody can take that seriously. Anyway, that's it for Tell It to Someone for this week. If you would like to ask me questions, then ask me. Good ones. Pulitzer Prize winning, not jokes, questions. Especially if you need advice on something important. I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a cool sign-off. Now I've got to go over there and interrupt myself. But you do this one live, don't you?